I did it. I finally figured out why it's called YouTube. I finally figured it out. Wishing you all happiness, clarity, and freedom today. Today is a gorgeous day. It's a beautiful, gorgeous 32-degree day. Okay, it's windy, cold, 32 degrees. Couldn't be better outside. It's gorgeous. And in this video, what I really want to talk about is why it's called YouTube. Okay, I just had probably the biggest revelation in the past 10 years. I was just walking outside at the park, walking on the nature trail, and I had the biggest revelation. The biggest revelation ever. Okay, this changes everything. This changes everything. I figured out why it's called YouTube. It's called YouTube because it's about you. It's about you, as in me. It's about me, alright? It's about you. If you are creating content, it's all about you. It doesn't have much to do with your audience directly. Indirectly, it has everything to do with your audience, but it is about you, okay? When you're making videos on YouTube, it's just you and the camera. It's just you and the camera. It's just me and the camera. Nobody else. It's just me and this camera, okay? And this is why it's called YouTube, because it's all about you. What I was realizing when I was walking on the trail is that sometimes when I create videos, right, I have this idea in my head that it has to be a certain way. That it has to be this certain way or else it's not a good video, right? I have to speak a certain way, otherwise I'm not speaking correctly. And that is completely false. It's a paradox. It's a paradox, okay? When you feel like you have to speak a certain way, you are actually getting further from speaking the way that you're supposed to. It's that paradox, right? Life is a paradox. I always think about this. Life is a major paradox. The biggest revelations are just that life is such a paradox, right? You don't attract what you want in your head. You attract what you are a vibrational match to. That is a huge paradox. The law of attraction is a paradox. It's crazy, right? And I feel like this has a lot to do with how in the world we are programmed a certain way, but reality is not that way. Reality isn't the way that we thought it was. Reality is completely different than the way we were programmed in our heads. And now a lot of us are starting to realize this. We're starting to wake up to the fact that reality isn't what it seems. Okay? Nothing is what it seems. And there's really like no words for this, but we are just waking up to this, and it's crazy. But like I said, sometimes I try to make videos a certain way. I try to speak a certain way. I feel like I have to make the video as good as it can be, but that actually makes it worse. That actually makes it worse. When you let go and when you just speak what's on your mind, right? You speak what you are thinking about. You speak what you really care about, then it actually ends up being so much better in the end. If you just pick up a camera and start filming what YouTube, what you care about, what you are thinking, what's on your mind, you will find success. Okay, that's why it's called YouTube. You can only speak your own authentic truth. This is what I'm realizing. You can only speak what's on your mind. You can only speak about what you're thinking about. If you try to think that you have to speak a certain way, that you have to try and make a video a certain way, that is, have to make it so perfect, like to set a certain standard, you are doing it wrong. Okay, and this is how I've been doing it. This is how I do it sometimes. I feel like I have to speak a certain way, otherwise the video is a failure. It sucks. It wasn't the way it's supposed to be. But in reality, all I have to do is speak what's on my mind. All I have to do is speak what's on my mind. That's it. If I speak what's on my mind, if I just let go of all of my expectations and just speak about what I'm feeling, just speak about how I'm feeling, what's on my mind, YouTube, then I will find success. That's all it's about. That's why if you try to make a video on a topic that you don't really care about just to get views, that is why it doesn't work, okay? Because that topic isn't truly resonating with what you're thinking about inside. So how are you going to make a topic on it? How are you going to make a video on that topic? Okay, if you aren't truly having those thoughts related to that topic, if you don't really care about that topic, how are you going to make a successful video? Right? The best way, this is what I realized, the best way to make a successful YouTube video and to be good on YouTube is to simply just be you. YouTube. Be you. Speak about what you care about. Speak about what's on your mind. Not someone else's mind. Not someone else's, Speak about what's on your mind. That is how you can be successful on YouTube. And that's why it's called YouTube. It's all about you, the creator. Me, right now. It's all about me. It's all about you. It's all about the individual. It is all about the individual. If the individual feels like they have to be another individual, or if they feel like they have to be something, they have to set a certain standard for themselves, if they feel this way, then it's not YouTube, right? It's just about you. What is on your mind? How do you feel about a certain topic? Because everyone is going to feel a different way about a certain topic. Everyone speaks in their own way. Everyone has their own unique thoughts. Everyone, thinks differently. Everyone is going to have their own unique thoughts. Everyone thinks differently. And this really ties into astrology with Mercury. Okay, Mercury. Mercury is essential. Mercury is critical because right now, Mercury is on my ascendant. Mercury is on, I think it's 1 degree away from my ascendant, Mercury. And this is when this revelation is coming in based off of thoughts and speaking and YouTube and all this stuff. Isn't that crazy? Guys, astrology is so crazy. There are so many instances in my life where it just lines up so perfectly. It's crazy. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it, but it is truly fascinating. And yeah, YouTube. Talk about what's on your mind. From now on, I'm going to try my best to just talk about what's on my mind, to talk about what I really care about, what I'm really feeling in the moment, right? Because if I try to speak about something that is not truly what I'm thinking about in the moment, not truly what I care about in the moment, then it's going to come out garbage. But it's crazy because I think that it will come out better if I try to do it that way, if I try to make it a certain way. I think it will come out better, but in reality, it doesn't. It comes out garbage, and that's the paradox. Life is such a paradox. It's insane. And we are waking up to these paradoxes. We are waking up to reality, that reality is all within. Reality is all within you, right? There is nothing outside of you. It's all based off of your own perception. Your own perception is everything. And a lot of times it's hard to see this. It's hard to really see that your own perception is creating your reality because it gets pretty murky in there. It really does get pretty murky in there. But you really just have to be yourself. You really just have to have your own unique thoughts, actions. Speak your own unique thoughts. Speak your heart and mind that is completely unique from everyone else. And if you do that, if you are able to speak your heart and mind, speak what's on your heart and mind, and be your authentic self, then you will be happy. Okay, and this connects to authenticity. Authenticity is the highest vibration. This is what I just realized. Authenticity is the highest vibration. When you are yourself, when you are completely your own authentic self. I really can't describe this feeling, but I was just having it, and I'm having it right now. When you're really your own authentic self, you feel amazing. And I can't even describe the feeling, but it's authenticity. It's higher than love. I was watching a YouTube video talking about this, and it's actually higher than love on the electromagnetic frequency scale. Authenticity is higher than love. Okay, love is still high. Love is a very high vibration that a lot of us are starting to experiment with and move into. But authenticity is truly the highest vibration. Authenticity, being yourself, being your true authentic self, this is the truth. This is the reality of the universe. This is it. When you are just you, and that ties in to YouTube, it being called YouTube. It's not him tube, not her tube, not they tube. It's YouTube. It's all about you. It's all about your thoughts. It's all about your mind, your heart, what you care about. Because when you talk about what you care about, when you talk about what's on your mind, then that is how you attract. It's the law of attraction, the paradox, the major paradox. That's why when you let go, when you completely let go of everything, you obtain everything. When you let go of everything, you obtain everything. You attract everything. Why does it work this way? I don't know. But like I said, I think it has to do with the fact that our brains have been subconsciously programmed a certain way our entire lives. And now our brains are changing. Now our brains are changing, and it's not an easy process. It is not an easy process, I just want to say right now. It is a murky process. It's not easy to see. It can be a very challenging process, trying to live in this world, trying to get by, and also waking up to this whole new reality. It's insane. Okay, and if you're going through this spiritual journey, this spiritual awakening, if your life is changing every day, if your thoughts are changing, your brain is changing, I am here for you, okay? You are going through it. It may be challenging at times. It may be very difficult, but just know that you are becoming who you really are. We are becoming who we really are. We are going into authenticity. We are finding out who we really are, and we are becoming who we really are meant to be. Okay, and it's all a process. And the process is not easy, but the process is real. Like I said, when I said I'm going all in on that video, the journey isn't going to be easy, but the journey is going to be real. The journey is never easy, but the journey is always real. Okay, and that's what matters. Thank you all so much for watching. I love all of you. You are all amazing. Okay, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to click the bell for notifications. Don't forget to have a beautiful day. You're all amazing. You are all talented. You're all wonderful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.